Pop down to town and the sight of people smoking or vaping around you is almost guaranteed. But now Kent County Council is rolling out what it calls smoke-free spaces across the county, which would see signs put up in areas such as high streets, playgrounds and outside schools to deter smoking around children and young people. Now, the idea isn't to ban smoking or to introduce some sort of fine. KCC simply wants to create spaces across the county where smoking tobacco or vaping isn't a common sight. But just how effective could a smoke-free space be?
On first looking at it, you think it sounds a great idea, but I know with smokers and things, that sort of thing, it does just go into the atmosphere and drifts around. And in my view, something like this doesn't work unless there's enforcement. So unless there's enforcement and some money put in it, it just won't work. And I think in trying to enforce it's going to be virtually impossible. So I think whoever thought of this didn't think about it.
Kent County Council told us that smoking in areas covered by legislation, such as enclosed spaces, buildings or vehicles, can be enforced with penalties issued. But smoke-free areas in open public spaces aren't covered by that legislation, meaning there won't be any enforcement. So would smoke-free spaces actually stop people from smoking or simply be in name only?
I don't think it will make any difference. I think even with the smoke-free areas, people are still smoking and vaping in them.
To be fair with you, if people are going to do it, they're going to do it, aren't they?
50-50. I don't think it would, to be fair.
No, I don't think they'll make a difference. It'll be something else they'll clamp down on in, at a later point. So, no, let them smoke.
The Smoke-Free Spaces scheme is part of almost £2 million of funding from the government, with the long-term goal of gradually increasing the minimum age to buy cigarettes before it becomes completely illegal. But with more than 170,000 smokers currently across Kent and Medway, it's believed that helping them to give up would need to be a step beyond legislation.
So you really need to do the two. You have to do the one thing to stop new people coming into the trap in the first place, and those that are in the trap, you've got to help them to freedom. So just banning it just doesn't work. That's where you see actually hardened smokers who will sit there in the pouring rain and still have a cigarette outside because they're addicted. But they need to have that fix. They can't understand, they can't find their way out of that trap.
But with the immediate hope of stubbing out second-hand smoke, Kent County Council hopes smoke-free spaces will turn out to be more than just a lot of hot air. Bartholomew Hall for KMTV.